Hello, it's me again. It's winter, it's cold today. I have the heater going, so sorry about that. Turn the music up a little to hopefully drown that out a little, but I felt compelled, and so I shall read. All right, yeah, so it's a little bit dark. It's okay. What message does Spirit have for us today? If this resonates for you, please join my collective. I'll have more messages for you, okay? If this does not resonate, if it doesn't sound like your story, just go ahead and leave it behind, okay? Not every message is for everyone. I'm speaking to like kind of a small group of people probably. If this story sounds familiar, you're going to know it right away. Okay, I'm just here to open up and give you a little more information. Okay, I guess that's what I had to say today. Let's get, oh, hello, 3 for the top. Oh, wow. All right. That would be past energy. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's been slow, right? Oh, and Ace of Pentacles. What? Starting out with Pentacles, huh? That's different. That is different. And maybe this has to do with what's on your mind, you know? The things we've been doing have been taking a long time, right? Our healing, or kind of in between. You know, you may have started something. It's growing, but it's growing really slowly. That's kind of what I see. It's little, it's young. You started this thing, project or a job or something, and you have been wanting it to grow, but it's been taking a long time to grow, is what I see. Yeah. So it gets small and then big. Growing. Yes, Becky, we get it. Yep, that's what's been going on. All right. And that's kind of on my mind today, too. That's interesting. Judgment. So it might be, you know, casting a little judgment on yourself for how long it's taking. Maybe bitching at Spirit a little bit about how long it's taking. I'm just saying. Oh, right in the center of the reading, we have the Page of Cups. Interesting. So we are starting to get, more readings moving forward into what we're going to receive when this all comes in. Our manifestations come in finally, right? So it's the typical story that's been taking a while. We're in between. We started something. We're trying to work on it. Maybe slow going. Okay. I see the Page of Cups in the middle as like, here it comes. Here come your deep friendships. Maybe you started this thing hoping that you would meet like people on your level, partners, or that, excuse me, or that you get, you know, some kind of significant relationships out of this project. And, yeah, because you're putting something really good out there. Star, look at the star. This is growing into your thing, your awesome thing. And here's this Page of Cups in the middle going, come on, let's have fun. Page of Cups is like a fun, youthful energy. It also can be people coming toward you in that energy of, wow, this is great. And yeah, it's taking a while. And that could be messing with you a little bit, right? Yes, it has been messing with us, right? Okay, yes, it has. It's not just me. Let's get 3 for future energy, please, and we'll clarify these with the next deck. How are we doing for space here? Okay. 4 swords. Oh, hello, Chariot. Oh, we love to see that, don't we? Look at that. It's all good. It's all good. I just have to hear it over and over, that's all. That's going to be awesome and great. Thank you, don't worry. Ace of Swords underneath. We'll come back and look at that. I really like this new stone I got. I live really close to a big gem and mineral place, and so I went shopping the other day and got some really cool. I just love this one. I've just been holding it and touching it, and it's called Celestite. It's actually really inexpensive too. I'm gonna have to go get more. Anyway, where were we? Look at this for a second. Yeah. I love these together, right? They're great together. You're in, as this grows, you're just getting into your star position, ready to ride off into your, I mean, not to be dramatic, but your destiny is what came out. Really, right? This thing you've been building, you know it's meant, you made it just for you. You knew it was perfect for you, right? You built it. This is the readings I've been getting lately. It's like you built it to have fun, like fucking have fun, you know? Don't get so stuck up on the time. I mean, the timing is the thing, right? It really is. It's slow growing. I mean, it's so obvious here, right? It's very slow growing, or it has been. But it's supposed to be fun. I mean, you knew it would take a long time, I think, right? You probably knew when you started, hey, you know, things take a long, whatever it is, nothing's overnight, right? You know that. So, but still, right? But still, it's still, even if you knew that, it's still annoying when you're in the middle of it. It's like, I put all this work in, why isn't it doing anything, kind of thing. I wanted to make all these friends or connections or whatever. And yeah, it's fun, but it's like, it's kind of loses its luster if you're just by yourself, right? Or it feels like that, kind of just spinning your wheels when you know you deserve to be the star and what you're doing is really awesome. You have a lot of value in it for yourself, and you know it's going to take you somewhere big. Like, this is a card of victory, right? Balance. It's yeah, you're just going, and you're in a like perfect position. I love it. Okay, but over here we have the Four of Swords. I mean, you're just like almost there. You can just taste it, right? You've done so much work. Just like the wounded warrior, kind of. Like, I'm tired, dude. I built all this. It's taken a long time. Yeah, it was fun, but like, fuck, you know? That's the energy I'm getting. Look at his face. Just like, right? He almost looks like this guy. Like, we were having fun and now we're kind of tired because we did all this work and still what's happening? Nothing. But then boom, right? This separation. It's a card of separation. It's also a card of healing. So we've been, this period might be ending, okay? But we needed that time. Here's our relationships. Here's this separation. So you may still be feeling separate from your connections. We'll get more clarity when the next cards come out, I'm sure, but I feel like these two coming together are significant also, though. It's like, yes, you want this, and yes, you'll get it, but right now still you might have, you know, this is movement soon, maybe, but you're still separate, and so you're kind of feeling like, soon, please, it's been a while. Can we just be awesome now? Can we just move forward in our wonderful boop boop boop? Yeah, Ace of Swords. You know, this signifies the end of your old bullshit, right? I mean, you built this thing, you've been waiting, you put in all this time and effort, and you look at him, he's like, well, can I have some flowers or what? You know, am I gonna make friends, or are the people gonna come, or is this thing gonna blossom into what I know it can be or what I believe it will be? But it's like, shifting this energy and seeing it a different way is what's, you can't do it the same old way like when you were hurt, right? Oh, that's what's coming through. Wow. You're setting new boundaries for how you deal with this energy of like lack or putting into things that maybe aren't paying off the way you would like. And it has to do with your own energy, being able, this is what I'm realizing lately, being able to put it out, build the thing, work on the thing, have fun with the thing, even without the feedback that you desire yet, right? You have to separate those things because that becomes attachment, right? You're too attached to people's responses, and it's hard to build a thing when you're too, I mean, it's good to know, but it's like, especially a creative thing, right? And that's about you. That's very personal. Like there's boundaries involved here. That's why you left the old shit. Like you can't leave the old shit and then come build a whole new thing based on that same crap, right? That same kind of, what do I want to say? Just that, like a validation need. But it's like, I mean, why do you put videos out unless you want people to like them, right? Just like Facebook. It's like you only post there because you want people to enjoy what you're posting, obviously. And then people are like, no, I don't care. I'm like, no, obviously you care. You wouldn't post, right? So it's like, it's hard not to care when you're putting a lot of effort and energy into something and building something that you know is going to work eventually, but then not seeing much back yet. And it takes a really long time. Like a YouTube channel takes a really long time. But this is a lesson we have to learn, especially as we close out our old way of feeling pain and being hurt by everything when people didn't give us what we needed. And now we pull our energy back. Like, I have to be able to do this thing because it's fun and I enjoy it, not just for them, right? Not just for the friendships or the connections I'm going to make, but first I have to be able to love it and have fun with it and hold my energy within myself and not be like, do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? What are the numbers? Like these kind of mean numbers to me when I've seen them before. Like when you're, yeah, it's coin, but it's like being worried about the money or the likes or the subs versus the actual fun of it, the actual creative personal nature of what you're doing that's very special to you, right? The way you want it to move forward versus how you're maybe used to seeing things move forward. You know what I mean? Like when you're doing something different, this is just popping out, dude. When you're doing something so different, so unique, so you, like the star does, and so like you set it up to be fun for you so you could maintain it and build it and move forward, right? That has to be, but you can't focus on the money and the likes and the numbers and still have that authenticity, or you can't let it have power over your decisions, at least. I feel like I was going to say something different, but I don't know what happened there. Okay, wow. We're just talking and talking. Let's do some clarifying. Wow. I just feel like these messages are just coming right out. This is awesome. Thank you for lending your energy to this reading today. I appreciate you watching. Wow, I'm still tripping out about those pentacles. It's so funny. Okay, let's get 4 clarifiers on the top row, please. 4 for the top. This Page and Lovers, please. Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. 7 of Pentacles again, which was under there. 8 of Wands, nice. Guess. Strength. One more, thank you. The World. Yeah, again, we're reminded this isn't a small thing we're doing. The project might not be like, life-shattering or whatever for most people, or, might be a mundane-ish kind of job or project, or I don't know. But there's something in it that's very, like, unique to you. And you've just gone through all this other stuff. Like you did all this stuff before this to get to this point where you wanted to build this other new thing that you knew would grow, that would be able to be fun and creative for you, specifically, I can't talk, for you, right? But we're reminded here with this World card I'm feeling and the Strength card that all right here, this isn't a small thing, it's big. Okay, it's a big change, and it's also a big thing we're building, and we're putting a lot of ourselves into it. We're putting a lot of our hope into it, is what I'm hearing. Star is, a hope card, but also like self-love. Like you really are building this thing that can take care of you for the long term, but it's not little. Okay, it's not little, it's big. You're being reborn basically in this, and you're building this new home for yourself, kind of. Wow, that's powerful, dude. What are you doing? Tell me. So curious. Okay, and over here we have the 7. Oh, yeah. And the 8. Like, you're going to get these relationships, and that's probably partially why you get frustrated. When did I say I was frustrated? Down here? Because it's coming. You can feel it probably, right? And you've been waiting. Again, this is a waiting. I put all this energy in. Where's my friends? Where's my followers? Where's my new BFFs? Where's my whatever? I am expecting the relationships. Where's all my, where are all the people hitting me up, trying to work with me because I'm so awesome, stuff like that. But at the same time, now this is a smaller energy than this, right? Now this inner strength, self-love, the confidence that and you've known from the beginning that this is going to pay off and be amazing. The only thing, literally the only thing, is the timing. If you do it long enough, the people will come, right? The right people. Like, you don't want it to blow up or whatever it is. Usually, if something goes viral, for example, you get a whole lot of people that only want to see you because of that one video, which may or may not represent your whole catalog or your vibe the best way, or what you're really into, or I think about like Chef John. He's a chef guy. He has good recipes and he's funny. Check him out. But he says his most popular video is like this grilled cheese, inside out grilled cheese. So it's like cutesy, trendy shit is usually what takes off. Not your most meaningful, wonderful things, And then you have all these people that just want that thing, and they aren't necessarily interested in the rest of your content. So it's just a weird thing, Anyway, I don't know why I had to say that, but I just feel the energy just coming out my face. Let's get another, and then what, lovers again under here? Look at that. Lovers. Yeah. You're gonna get those relationships, man. Lots of them, I feel like. Whoa, king. Yeah, another chariot under there. Let's get 4 more, please. Wait for them to flip. Thanks. 4 more here on the bottom. What do we have for this? The lovers, 4 of swords energy here. Yep. Nut punch card. Don't expose yourself. Oh, here's another page of pentacles. Page of pentacles in the past, page of pentacles in the future. The star, double star. Holy shit, dude. The energy, I can just feel. It's so strong. Woo. What's your star? I'm dying to know. I know no one's going to watch this, but I'm dying to know everybody's story. Okay. Yeah, wow. Yeah, right on the chariot, the Knight of Swords. And here's that Knight of Pentacles, punk ass. Oh. But like right behind this slow energy is, the Magician and the 6 of Wands, victory, fucking manifesting. Yeah, it's taking a while. That's what the big things do. That's what I was talking about over here. It's like, it's been such a big thing that we've been through. Like, it's not going to be overnight. We have to get over that. And I feel like that's really part of the lesson, is that, what? Patience. You have to be patient, and maybe you just have to sit by yourself and wait and work. And you're not waiting. That's the thing. It's like, you don't want to be waiting. You don't want that energy, but you need to be able to stay in your fun zone, in your in your fun building creative zone. Ooh, look at all this. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. The star is just moving. I just want to go like this. Because the energy is like swirling, I swear. The star, chariot, and Knight of Swords is similar to chariot energy. It's just like moving with confidence, and then right under the world. I mean, it's like you're coming out of the portal and you're like, boom, let's fucking go. And this thing that you've built is helping you do that. That's not small. Look at all this major arcana. That's not small. That's what I meant by like, we've been impatient. I just watched a reading about that. One of the people I watch, someone I watch right now who's really amazing, and they were talking about that how when you talk to spirit or you get readings and they say soon, I mean, soon can be next week, soon can be next year, right? In the grand scheme, I mean, we don't know what that means. I never listen when I hear readers talk about exact timing, because it's baloney. I feel like never is, right? But things that are coming, and I believe that, and that's happened many times, and I can also feel it my own, right? Not just other people's readings, but I can feel it coming. I think you can too if you're still here. But here's this Page of Pentacles. Now, what's this about? Now, this is our nut punch card. In this deck, I think of it as being like, okay, we have to deal with these people. It doesn't have to be a ruckus, but I've been seeing this lately, especially in the future area, as you know, we've done all this work and now we're going to have to start to deal with people again. We've been kind of separated, right? Now we're starting to come back and we're like, people. All right. So it doesn't have to be uber conflict. Doesn't have to be, but it's just like you got to deal with other people. But here you see this guy's just like, boom, nut punch. And this guy's just leaning his groin out, it looks like. This one cracks me up. Welcome to my channel. Okay, I mean, tell me he's not leaning forward. It's like, oh, want to punch my nuts? Okay, so I think of this as like a, yeah, you got to deal with the people, but you don't have to expose yourself completely, right? You have been separate, and you don't have to like jump out and expose your nuts right away. And then Page of Pentacles coming in. Start of another thing. I say you've been waiting, but you know it's coming. And then, what? Page of Pentacles again. Here's an offer. Here's a thing. Here's the thing coming. Because this can be the thing you started, but this can be like offers coming in. People finally noticing what you're doing. Or something. Especially as you come out of the cave, right? Maybe you've been hiding out, you've been laying low, no one really knows what you've been up to, and now, like, again, like I said, we've been, you know, now we're coming out. I'm getting this, like, I really want these relationships, but I'm also kind of hiding out from them. Or certain people maybe that you have connections with, because the lovers can be like, you know, soul family, soul connection. It doesn't have to be lover, but it can be. But now I see maybe some of these people coming back with this offer card coming in. This is moving, but it's connected to what you started also somehow, because this is, right, something you wanted to grow, and now here comes, maybe you'll have more offers to start other things that you haven't really thought of yet. When other people start coming in because they see how much you've worked, how much fun you have, and how much talent you have, or what, you know, how awesome you are. And then boom, dun, 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 dun. That's moving forward on the chariot. And it does have a lot to do with your self-love, your inner strength that's built through this whole process, you know. And that's partly, I think, again, why it took so long, because we had to shift ourselves. It wasn't just like, boom, I'm going to do this and everything's going to be better. It's like, no, it was a deep process we had to go through. And I feel like we're almost there. And the readings have been saying that. I know it's a little frustrating to hear it, but again and again. But again, it's perspective, right? When the time is right. I just think about divine timing. And another reader I watched talked about trust one day. It really got my attention. It's like trust for, I might have talked about this in the last reading. Trust for, yeah, myself, trust in myself, and trust in spirit, yes. But the other thing that they made me think of was trust in others. Like if you've been let down a whole bunch and now you're like, well, I started this new thing to put me in a good position, but it's taking forever, so it feels like I'm failing at it, right? It feels like it's not happening. It's not going to happen, right? But even though you know from the beginning, like, this is a good idea, I feel in my heart this is really going to work, I know I have a lot to give, blah, blah, blah. But like now you're in this place of like, oh, I got to trust people? When she said that, I was like, oh, damn, I got to trust the people too. I got to trust others, that they're not going to fuck me over again or not show up like they always have not shown up for me. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's a big part of our healing that we've gone through, or hopefully you've been going through that. Oh, anyway, had to say that, I guess. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, underneath, yeah, after this wait, it's just like, boom, manifesting, winning. you know, and you're just not seeing the divine timing. That's what I was talking about. That's what made me talk about trust, like trusting the divine timing. Maybe that'll be the next thing I write on my arm. I had these like tattoo markers. I wrote trust on my arm and these cute letters. I was on there for a couple days. It was a good reminder though. It's like, okay, I do have a hard time. I was thinking of it in terms of forgiveness. I have a hard time forgiving, and I feel resentful a lot of times, and that's been something I've been working on. But and compassion, yada yada. But thinking of it as trust, that kind of shifted my view of it into a more manageable. That makes more sense to me. Let's say it that way. Yeah, damn it, gotta trust people. Crap. No, I'll work on it. Okay, let us get. Yeah, it just looks good though. Yeah, there's a little. I feel like these little conflicts or doubts or whatever are small compared to all the major arcana that's here. That's just like, boom, we're gonna do it. Yeah. I mean, double star, hello. Come on, right? Okay, now I'm gonna ask for some advice here. We're gonna get 4 cards. 4 advice cards on this situation, please. 4 advice cards, just 4. There's 1, 3 of water. Wow, that and was from yesterday, same exact spot. 3 more, please. I did shuffle these. 10 of earth, 10 of pentacles. I like that. It's always good. Look at my thumbs. They're a little sticky because they're new. All right, I love this Hierophant. And 6 of air, 6 of swords, and then 4 of air underneath. So this deck, instead of swords, they do feathers for the air. Look at these peacock feathers. That reminds me of someone I know. Well, look at this. 4 swords. We had 4 swords here. Okay, we'll just look at 1 probably for this deck because it's kind of deep. Okay, 3 of cups, 10 of pentacles coming in. Yeah, satisfaction, success. This is like celebration, friends. That's what you've wanted. That's what you've been waiting for. And here's success. And then moving on in your truth, 6 of air. This is beautiful. It's like a ship in the air. Flying on freely. I'm drawn to those flags. I don't know. You can't really see what they say. They just have little stars on them or something. Sun or something. Just like sailing above. I love it. Right on top of both stars and the strength. Look at that. Just moving on, sailing above. You're just in. Once you get into your star position and out of that kind of doubt system or whatever, that old way of thinking, you're just gonna fly, right? I can feel that. I don't know about you. I can totally feel that. So I've been really working on this or trying to understand, you know. I love this Hierophant because to me it looks a lot like the combination between like the Magician and the High Priestess. I love it. It's beautiful. It is a card of deep learning. It's like, it's saying to me, you're going to take everything you've learned, even through this process and beyond. I mean, maybe you started your project thinking, well, I'm going to do a YouTube channel about whatever, building models, or I'm going to start a blog, or I'm going to start a business making whatever, candles. I don't know. And then now somehow you want to incorporate, or you have been able to incorporate what you've learned, like spiritually, emotionally. Maybe not the whole channel is going to be about making healing candles, but maybe you'll want to do something like that. It's like, hey, this kind of helped me. I used this process to, I don't know, make a meditation tape, or I don't know, whatever you do, you know? Oh, I love that idea. The way you move on now is going to be a lot deeper is what I'm getting, right? You're going to be the teacher, not just of the thing that you know so well, whatever your project is, your material project, but also the deeper shit that you've learned. As you're moving on here, you may feel the need to share that stuff, right? So, and then we have four swords, 4 of air, which is coming out of hibernation, coming out of separation, right? I like the peacock feathers, remind me of a friend of mine. And one day we got this card and it said, look for signs of peacock feathers. And then I seemed to see them, or notice them anyway, mostly in tarot cards. But what's above her head? A little symbol. Huh. So even though, I mean, because these only have positive connotations, and this is, I wouldn't say this is a negative card, it's more like a healing card. It's also a separation card. And so this could be also healing and separation, but like this is a little harsher, right? It's a lot harsher. So maybe you want to come out of your isolation slowly and softly. And maybe you weren't in a place to do that before when you started your project where you could go full force, or I don't know. But maybe you're learning how to hold back your energy, like I think I mentioned earlier in this reading. And then maybe that means not just opening the door and going outside, but like sitting on the cloud for a little bit, chilling with your feathers. I don't know, thinking about what you've learned and ruminating on your ideas. And I see these as kind of like ideas. Staring out the window. I call it watching the tree channel. Stare out the window at trees. I love it. So as advice, I would say, when you started this project, you had an idea that it was going to bring you certain kinds of relationships, and it will. So you need to get back to that feeling in the beginning when you were like, because this has like a waiting energy, and I feel like it's kind of like, well, a little bit of a blocking the manifestation energy of like, where's my stuff, right? You need to get back in that energy of like, I look at this beautiful thing I'm starting, and it's going to get back to the fantasy aspect of what you believe it'll do, because it will, right? I mean, I feel like if you're watching this still, you know that. But you got to get into that place of believing it, feeling it, being excited about it again. This is also like cups energy. So like, yeah, getting out of, if you're feeling kind of like pissy and resentful because it's taking so long, getting back into that excitement of, yeah, but it's fun. And I knew it would take a long time, and whatever it takes to get back in your cups about it, because success, okay, is coming. 10 of Earth, your treasure is there. Relax, right? That's what I feel. Especially if you've done all this work, like it says, pentacles are coming. It's gonna pay off. So you need to trust in that, because here it comes. You can feel it. I feel like this is kind of past energy. So it's like, like we said in the beginning, this is going to be successful. So trust that feeling. Trust that knowing. Trust the work you've put in. Again, I'm getting trust. Love it. Trust. Funny. And then six of air, 6 of swords, right? Moving forward, but in like a softer way. 6 of swords is like swords, right? So it's like, I got all my swords, we're getting out of here, we're leaving, and we got it, just the clothes on our back, and let's go. And it's a little bit of a harsh energy, even though you're moving on, but it's like, we gotta go, kind of thing, almost a desperation kind of feeling. And this is more of a like floaty, yeah, I'm moving on, babe. I'm moving on to the star, because I'm the star. I'm gonna float right above you as I love myself, as I appreciate myself, as I have fun, and appreciate what I've built, appreciate myself for what I've built and how far I've come and where I'm going, that I know. I have an instinctive knowing, or all the work I've done has showed me, or all the readings have told me. I know this is where I'm going. And so I don't need to be so uptight about it. Don't be so grumpy. Don't be so surly about it, right? Because here's what's coming. Yeah, there's going to be people you're going to have to deal with. Don't stick your groin out for everyone to hit. But like, there's going to be cool offers where you get to be who you want to be and who you built this for, to have fun, success, fun. It's taken a while, okay? And ultimately, the Hierophant, you just know you're going to use everything you learned. You just know. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. If this is your reading, by now you're going, damn right. Exactly. Here we go. And that's future energy. I feel like it's not that even far in the future, especially if we get our energy right about fun and why we started this. And I think that's what these cards are saying. Like, get back in your head and the heart space of where you started, and you were excited and you had confidence about it. You knew, right? And you didn't get discouraged. Let that time thing discourage you. Trust divine timing. Come out gently. You don't have to come out running. There's no special time where, you know, you're kind of making up your own thing as you go, right? That's something I've experienced too. Maybe you've had this too. It's like, I made all these rules. I can change them. I made the schedule. I can change it. Like, no one's yelling at me or anything. So anyway, that is the reading for today. I so appreciate you lending your energy, and I hope to see you in the next one.